Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to have a look at Endgame number 92 from the book 100 Endgames You Must Know by Jesus Tilavila. In this endgame, we're going to have a look at pawn breaks when the kings are far away from the pawns. As you can see here, there are 3 pawns each, and looks like black is able to come and collect all these pawns and eventually win. That's not the case. White can actually, it's white to move here because the kings are far away from action. White can actually force a win. This is a very famous endgame study, and I'm sure you would have seen this quite a few times. It's literally there in every endgame book. So it's white to move. The correct move is b6. Now, if black takes on b6 with the a pawn, then obviously the next move is c6. You just need, so literally you are currently attacking this pawn. So if the pawn takes on c6, then a6 is played, and as you can see, the black king is nowhere in the square of the pawn, which means this is a endgame. Now, as you can see, because of the pawn breaks, even though black has 3 pawns, white is far closer to queen, and once it queens, it's able to win all 3 pawns and eventually the game. Now, going back to this position, instead of a takes b6, what happens if c takes b6 is played? If that's the case, you just need to play a6 the same way as in the previous example, but it's the opposite side, attacking this b7 pawn. If the b pawn takes that, then c6, and as you can see, the black king is nowhere in the square of the pawn, and this is a winning endgame. In the second example, the author of the book talks about preparing a pawn break. Now, here, of course, there are 2 pawns each for both sides, and the black king is closer to the pawns. However, here white can prepare a pawn break first. It cannot break the pawn structure immediately. So, how can white prepare the pawn break? The correct move is h6, and after king e6, now g6 is played. So once that is done, if the h pawn takes g6, then h7 is pushed, and as you can see, the black king is nowhere in the square of the pawn, and white queens and wins his position. However, going back to this position, if instead of h takes g6, what if black plays king f6? Then here g takes h7, and as you can see, both of these squares are now covered, and black king cannot enter these squares, and this is a winning endgame. I hope you enjoyed this video. For more videos like this, please like and subscribe, and it's bye for now.